Sometimes, to be able to grow through the pain of what happened requires processing your feelings. Mulling over our regrets, grief, and mistakes can help us begin moving on and learn from the past. Start processing your emotions better and healing from the past by listening these sad quotes.
Every human walks around with a certain kind of sadness. They may not wear it on their sleeves, but it's there if you look deep. We must understand that sadness is an ocean, and sometimes, we drown, while other days, we are forced to swim. The prettiest smiles hide the deepest secrets. The prettiest eyes have cried the most tears, and the kindest hearts have felt the most pain. Everybody has a sadness they can't seem to shake. The keenest sorrow is to recognize ourselves as the sole cause of all our adversities. Hearts can break. Yes, hearts can break. Sometimes, I think it would be better if we died when they did, but we don't. The way sadness works is one of the strange riddles of the world. If you are stricken with a great sadness, you may feel as if you have been set aflame, not only because of the enormous pain but also because your sadness may spread over your life, like smoke from an enormous fire. I have learned now that while those who speak about one's miseries usually hurt, those who keep silence hurt more. The pain never really goes away. You just elevate and get used to it by growing stronger. It is sadder to find the past again and find it inadequate to the present than it is to have it elude you, and remain forever a harmonious conception of memory. We must hurt in order to grow, fail in order to know, and lose in order to gain. Because some lessons in life are best learned through the pain. People keep telling me that life goes on. But to me, that's the saddest part. A sad thing in life is that sometimes you meet someone who means a lot to you, only to find out in the end that it was never bound to be, and you just have to let go. Every life has a measure of sorrow, and sometimes, this is what awakens us. The tragedy of life is not so much what men suffer, but rather what they miss. There are moments when I wish I could roll back the clock and take all the sadness away. But I have the feeling that if I did, the joy would be gone as well. Sad part of every story is when you know it is about to end, but you still give a last try, and that thing alone becomes an additional part of your sadness. Life is tough. Life is hard. Sometimes, life is so hard that you can barely breathe. I really believe that all of us have a lot of darkness in our souls. Anger, rage, fear, sadness. I don't think that's only reserved for people who have horrible upbringings. I think it really exists and is part of the human condition. I think, in the course of your life, you figure out ways to deal with that. If you can sit with your pain, listen to your pain, and respect your pain, in time you will move through your pain. There is no point in hiding the pain. The inner you will always crumble you from inside. One thing you can't hide is when you're crippled inside. My mind became a prison of my own thoughts, drowning in the echoes of my own loneliness. There is no greater sorrow than to recall, in misery, the time when we were happy. If it weren't for the fact that the sun is so hot, the earth would probably be frozen solid. That's what sadness does to you. It freezes your heart so that nothing feels good anymore. You see, I usually find myself among strangers because I drift here and there trying to forget the sad things that happened to me.